I said I saw you from across the room. I was hoping that you saw me too. Maybe it's alright if we dance tonight, or maybe a thing or two. She said if you're willing to take me on, well cowboy, I can go all night long. Let's just start with a drink, and she gave me a wink and a little more. I ain't as young as when I was young, but I think I can hold my own. When I was back in my day, I could pave the way for a hell of a night. I got a couple of miles on me now. Maybe it's alright, it won't be so bad, as long as the night don't turn into day. I'll be on my way. Oh, a couple of friends from my hometown gave me a call, said we're gonna be around. So I met them at my local establishment for some fun. It didn't take very long, some guy got into it with my friend John. The next thing I know, we were headed for the door. I ain't as young as when I was young, but I think I can hold my own. When I was back in my day, I could pave the way for a hell of a night. I got a couple of miles on me now. Maybe it's alright, it won't be so bad, as long as the night don't turn into day. I'll be on my way. Oh, I ain't as young as when I was young, but I think I can hold my own. When I was back in my day, I could pave the way for a hell of a night. I got a couple of miles on me now. Maybe it's alright, it won't be so bad, as long as the night don't turn into day. I'll be on my way. Open up my mind, there's no other place. Can't you read the signs? Everything is fast and moving. Break these chains I've tried removing. No one wants to speak the evil truth. No one wants to speak the evil truth. Trying as you might, there's no need to sweat. Open up your heart, pretending not to change behavior. No one ever was your savior. No one wants to speak the evil truth. No one wants to speak the evil Everything is fast and moving. Break these chains I've tried removing. Pretending not to change behavior. No one ever was Got my bags packed tight, ready for the flight. Camera in hand bright, chasing dawn's first light.
Hello, my name is Magla. I'm from Weymouth, Massachusetts, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
My name is Kurt Wilson. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire, and I watch the Astute Tourist Channel. I'm Sean.
And I'm Barbara, and we're at the New Hampshire Grass Drags today, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Enjoy it.
Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out. Gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm Nancy Samuel from Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist Channel. You're on YouTube.
My name is Lacey, you're Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hey, I'm Bill Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hey y'all, Captain Controversy here, checking in from the Carnival Miracle, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel and Cup of Joe Live. Here it comes.
Cup of Joe Live, let's go. Coffee brew, story flows. Wake up and let it show.
Good morning, everybody. I am Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. It is Monday morning, January 20th, 2024, and I am joined here by one of my best pals in the world. Scott Wolling is here from Controversial Cruising. He is up bright and early this morning, 4 a.m. in Arizona, Scott, right?
That is correct, Jimmy.
Bright and early, brother. How are you? We've had quite a weekend.
Quite a weekend. It was a very entertaining and very successful weekend with the Cruisathon. Cruisathon Live. I tried to be in as many chats as possible. We had our own Cruisathon Live on Friday with the match game, and then I had a weekend long of work, including yesterday, last night actually. I had both jobs, so I was at one job until late in the afternoon, and then I was at my other job until almost 11 o'clock last night. So, but as I was telling my coworkers, this is my Jimmy time, and no one takes my Jimmy time away.
Well, I appreciate you, brother. That's why I said you're one of my best friends here on YouTube, because brother, you sacrifice your sleep for me and my show, and I do appreciate you. I'm going to have to do a better job of staying up. And
that's not sacrifice, Jimmy. That's friendship, sir. That's brotherdom. That's friendship. That's not sacrifice. I never for 1 second ever think that this is a sacrifice.
Well, I appreciate that. You know that. And I'm going to have to make a better effort to start making it to 7 o'clock on Thursdays.
No. You are always there
He
in
says
spirit.
no.
You are always there in spirit. You know you're in the intro, and you know that we talk about you, and you are there in spirit, my friend. You make it when you can make it. Okay?
I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate it. I don't know where Kenneth is this morning. I know he's awake. Maybe he's maybe he's using the Thunder mug this morning. I don't know, but later I saw your private chat. I saw your private chat. Is his coffee microwave coffee this morning, or is it fresh coffee?
Yes.
One will never know until Kenny comes up and lets us know. So
I do have to tell you though, I did see him over the weekend, and he did have a cup of coffee. It was nighttime, and I did ask him if it was fresh or microwaved. So today's lines are made based on that, just to let you know.
Aha. I see.
Just to let you know.
Awesome. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So let's see. What did Scott give? He gave yes plus 150, no minus 110. So why don't we go over the chat? We'll see if Kenny's going to come in, and then we'll do coffee once he gets here. I did pin the Zeffy code for HH for C Cruisathon. The Cruisathon may have ended last night, 6 p.m. EST, but we are not done collecting donations. We need you folks. We need you to go to this Zeffy code right here. Copy this code, go over there, and no amount is too little. We raised over $4,500 this weekend, which is an amazing amount of money for 2 days total, I would say, between Friday and Sunday, and then Saturday as well. So that, you guys should give yourselves a big round of applause for that, because you guys deserve that. But we're nowhere near our $10,000 goal, so we need you guys to go there. So that is pinned up into the top of the chat. And for those of you guys coming in on the replay, please go over and donate. All you have to do is $5, $3, $10, $100, whatever you can afford. We do appreciate it, and we know that the folks that we provide these once-of-a-lifetime dream vacations to, they appreciate it. If you've ever seen Kenny's testimonial, or when he comes up, we can talk to him quickly, but it creates Frankenstein cruising monsters, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does.
Yeah, it does.
And if you feel so inclined, you can actually set up a reoccurring donation to Helping Hands for Cruising. One of our good friends who is in the chat has done that. So you can do that. No amount is too small. No amount is too little. You could do it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, bi-monthly. So yes, definitely many ways to donate to this wonderful charity.
Absolutely. All right, we'll go over the chat. We'll say good morning to, well, Kenneth is out there somewhere. Like I said, maybe he's thundering on the mug somewhere. But look who else is here. Scott is here. Good morning, buddy. As we said, my mom is here. Good morning.
She is.
We're gonna be wonky already.
Good morning, Nancy.
Hi, Mom. John Gaylor is here. My one of my moderators extraordinaire is here. Good morning to you. Yeah, here we go. Here it is, 150 and minus 110. So we'll see what in a little while when Kenneth comes up, if he does. Aaron is here. Good morning, Aaron. Aaron, did you see your Facebook Messenger this morning? I sent you something in Facebook Messenger. Just so that you know. Let's see. Bill's smiling because he rang the bell, and we will now get notifications. Pops is here. Pops, this is his new channel. What's Pop doing? I used to be Pop's Magnet Fishing, and somebody hacked into his channel and totally just wiped it off out of the annals of history here. So I would appreciate you guys if you would go over to his channel and subscribe and like some and watch some videos. Do it right. at least a 3-minute video. Watch a couple of those, like them, and then also click on watch later. Do a couple videos to watch later. And Scott, would you put the link?
Yes.
Did you somebody drop Pop's link in there? I kept feeling in my beard. I kept feeling like something catching, and it's a hair that's way longer than mine, so it must be Colleen's. But there you go. Go over to Pops and show him some love over there. So boundaries, man, boundaries. My brother Bob is here. Good morning, brother. How are you? I'm sure you're working this morning.
Good morning, Bob.
Good to see you, my friend. And look who else is here. Denise, I'm assuming you're working this morning. We always toast you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. You never know. You never know what could happen this Thursday. I may send you a message and say, send me the link. I could pop up. But with the RNS treatments, I'm starting to feel a little bit more energy. But I do start to, like this weekend, especially yesterday, because I set up the studio and I have my green screen all set up. If you guys could see the back, well, you can kind of see it over there. There's part of it, but I have a 1.25 inch PVC frame that I built, and I put my green screen in that. So there's going to be changes here in the Astute Studios pretty soon. But good morning, Denise. Love you and appreciate you. He may be making fresh coffee. He could be.
Good point.
Good point. Yeah. Let's see. That's right. You can still give. Keep it going. Have you seen Dwayne's lady? I did. Oh, she's asking John if you got to go to Dwayne's Facebook if you haven't seen that. Apparently, he went shoe shopping this weekend. So, Aaron's saying, let's be real here. 4,500 is not bad for a thought in January. Around the time billing cycles, the Christmas splurging arrives in mailboxes. Yep. And we're going to be doing another one, I believe, in April.
Was it April? I thought it was the summer.
I thought I heard. I forgive me because I watched the wrap up last night, but it was in replay, and Colleen and I were kind of doing something else while I was watching it. And I thought I heard Michael Land said April, but I could be wrong. I thought it was like January and then June or July.
So did I. Yeah, I was watching that at the wrap up at work yesterday, so I have to go back and rewatch it to its fullest.
Yeah. Denise has a recurring donation of $25 a month through PayPal. Thank you, Denise. That is awesome. Kenneth Bird is here. Good morning, sir. It's good to see you. Again, go ahead, brother.
Oh, no, I said hello, Kenneth. Good morning, Kenneth.
Oh, Pops, you got it, buddy. And right here is Pops' link. So, guys, go over and check out Pop. Make sure you guys look. We got it. This guy, he was right up there with the rest of us, and now he had to start all over again. Can't even imagine. That's got to suck. But okay.
Pop's doing.
There we go. John says, you were faster than me today, Scott. And he's he worked till 11. He worked till 11 last night, which would have been that would have been 1 a.m. my time. So no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 1 a.m. Yeah, by cracky. 1 a.m.
We're only 2 hours right now. Oh my God.
Yeah. until June, then we'll be 3 hours.
Then it's 3.
It's funny because right now we're 16 hours ahead here on the East Coast of Australia.
Yep.
And when the summer comes, so we're gonna let's see, it's fall back and spring forward. So yeah, so in June we're gonna go ahead an hour, and Sean will be going back an hour, which makes the time closer, 2 hours closer to my time.
Correct.
So instead of 16 hours, it'll be 14 hours. So it's a lot easier for Sean to come up and do some lives with us this early in our morning. It won't be as late at night for him. So,
though he's been on quite a lot this season, and I told him that. I forget what show I saw him on, or I was talking to him on live, but he said, "No, this is the time that it's harder for me to be on Jimmy's." I said, "Well, for it harder to be on Jimmy's. You have been on his
Yeah.
show a lot this season. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
It's
doing a good job.
It's currently, let's see, 6. It's after 10 p.m. there, so it's 10:18. I'm in the morning. Kelly, yeah. I hear you. You guys aren't used to getting snow down there, are you? Everything's going to shut down. Good Lord. Did you buy bread and milk? Has anybody seen that comedian? You may not. He's from Boston, and he's like, here, it's kind of a running joke with the weather people, because they try to sensationalize even like 2 inches of snow. I mean, for God's sake, we're used to 2 feet of snow here in one whop. So he does this thing where he's like, oh my God, 2 inches of snow. I got to get the bread and milk. Got to get the bread and milk. Because when you go to a supermarket here in New England, when they say forget it, the shelves are empty. Like, it's crazy. But, all right, look who is with us finally. Kenneth, were you
morning, everybody.
Kenny, were you stirring up the bowl this morning? Is that why you were late, or?
I was bored up my toilet.
Nope. I figured as much. Geez, I should get a cookie for that. All right, so now that we're almost fully together, let's do this.
Cheers!
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Good morning, Vietnam. Today's gonna be good, no matter what they say.
That's right. Today is going to be a good day, no matter what they say. And honestly, well, we'll get to it in a minute. But good morning, everybody. Best sip of the day, Kenny. Cheers to you as well, my friend.
Cheers. Can anybody guess
All right.
what I have in here?
All right, here we go. Let's start the running. John says microwave. Scott says fresh. Denise says fresh. Carol Walters is here. Hi, Carol. Thanks for joining us. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. You can channel surf as well. We do encourage lurking and all of that. So hit all the likes on Scott, Kenny, and my channels. And make sure that if you're not connected with anybody in the chat, go over and do it right. But today we're pushing Pop's channel today. So make sure that you guys go over and connect with Pop. So here's his channel again. Whoops, here it is right here. Here's the link. What is Pop doing? We want to know. Charles Morgan is here. Good morning, Charles. Hey, Kenneth Oaks, good morning. Are you froze to the couch with a big cup of joe this morning? 10 here with wind feels -10 and snow still blowing. Have a blessed day, you all.
Morning shower.
Where are you, Charles? Where?
I'm actually not froze to the couch because my central heating and air is working pretty good. So
right on, buddy.
I'm really enjoying that central heating and air. Just hopefully the power does not go out.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed on that. I'm curious as to where Charles is in the country. He's got,
he is in my neck of the woods. He is.
Really?
He's one of the brothers that I actually go to church with. Actually.
Awesome. Okay. Well, welcome in there, Brother Charles. Good to see you. And stay warm. Also, look who is here. Scott Smith is here. Good morning, Scott. It's good to see you. And Scott. My brother from another mother, Dan Anderson, is here. This guy, if you haven't connected with his channel, he's an awesome, awesome guitar player. This guy goes every day live, sometime around 1 p.m. in the afternoon, our time. Dan is the man. I try to go over as much as I can, but thank you for that, sir. I appreciate you, and thanks for stopping in this early. I know this is early for you too, Danny, so. Sharon is here as well. Good morning, Sharon. My mother says microwave. Big love and respect back to you, my brother. Thank you. Let's see. Pop says, little bit of everything on my new channel, new shorts every other day, and new videos coming up. Awesome. Thanking John. Thanking you, Scott. Kenny is saying good morning. Kenny, you can call me Jimmy,
Well, the thing about it is that it won't tag you unless...
I know.
Yeah.
I was teasing you last night when you sent me that message. You can't call me Jimmy. I've only known you for like 3 years.
That's the only reason I do that is because so I can get your attention.
Yep. Well, you got my attention, kid. You sure did. All right. So Sharon says fresh. Kenny, go ahead and reveal. What are we drinking this morning?
I see several people have gotten it right, actually. It is actually fresh.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
Right on. Excellent.
I told you,
Kenny,
people, I had it. I told you. I saw him on Saturday. I knew it was happening.
Yeah,
I asked him deep in the chat. I asked him, and I got him to say, "Oh, I actually have coffee with me, and it is microwave." So I said, "Oh, Monday's gonna be fresh, baby. Monday's gonna be fresh." Oh,
I figured it would be, but there you go. Let's see.
Sadly, it's the last little bit of coffee that I had left, so I'm gonna have to get some more coffee.
I'm gonna have to send you down a pound of coffee or something, Kenny.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Gavin. Good morning, Gavin.
Call me Zoltar.
Call me Zoltar, please.
Gavin.
Call me Zoltar, please.
Zoltan.
Zoltar. I wish I was big. Below my belly button. Did you hear me? Wish I was big. Below my belly button. Aaron says, am I just going to say it? Astute Tourist Unplugged needs to become a regular thing on the HH4C Cruisathon, as ye are able to. That was a lot of fun. Aaron, if you didn't, if anybody didn't see my live yesterday, Aaron was referring to that. What we did was pay to play. So if you donated $5, I get to pick a song that I would play on the guitar. $10 and above, you guys get to request the song, and to the best of my ability, I would try to play it. There was a couple little roadblocks there, but for the most part, I pulled it off. So I'll be, yeah, thank you. I'll be practicing a little bit more because I haven't picked up that guitar in several months. Microwave coffee is like rolling a J from roaches. Yeah, pretty much.
Wrong.
All right, let's see. Let's keep rolling along because people were bringing up the weather. So let's do the weather. All right, it's Weather Watch now, the portion of the show where we do the weather, all points around the world where you are, where we are, and where what's happening around the planet, whether it's round or flat. I don't know, whatever you think. Who wants to go first? Kenny, you want to give us what's happening in the western part of North Kakalaki?
Okay. You ready for this, people? It is currently 11 degrees.
Oh, man.
Feels like -2 degrees.
Good Lord.
-2.
You guys are getting it, Kenny.
And it is supposed to be only a high of 17 and a low of 6 degrees.
Good Lord.
With partly cloudy skies. And tomorrow's high is only supposed to be 22 degrees and a low of 3 degrees with partly cloudy skies.
Well, let's make sure you don't lose any power. Everybody, let's send Kenny an uplifting prayer to make sure he doesn't lose his power, because which makes me think of the poor folks that are still over there that have been affected
Yeah,
over a month ago now.
There's still people living in tents and shed buildings and things like that, and just trying to keep warm.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm talking to the folks in the chat and on the replay. Can you imagine sleeping in a tent in minus 2, 3, 4 degree weather? I say try it if you think it's fun. Those people are living in tents. Dear God, we need to help those folks out there. Like I said, the folks in California, at least it's warm there. Down south, they're getting the vortexes well as the rest of us. So let's pray for them. Continue to pray for those folks, and hopefully they're going to come through this. So I will do mine in the greater New England area. Oh, crap. It just dropped. The cold is slowly coming in. I just watched the temperature go from 16 degrees to 14 degrees. The real feel is 8 degrees today. We got about 6 inches of snow last night. Oh. And the wind is blowing. It is blowing. It's like a blizzard out there. And that vortex is coming. So clouds give away to sun, windy and blowing, drifting snow, colder. Watch for slippy travel. It says tonight clear, a low of 4 degrees. Tomorrow, the temperature will be even lower. We're going to get down. It'll be a low of about 6 degrees with the real feel, about minus 10 tomorrow. No. So there you go. That's what's happening here in New England. How about with you, Scott, over in Arizona?
All right. I guess I'll warm things up, even though it's not really warm. But 40 degrees right now with a high of 63. And a little windy tonight. So
I'll take those temperatures.
And
as compared to what we...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, Kenneth. No,
I
go
was
for it, buddy.
Say, good advice to give people, for those that may not know. Make sure when the temperatures are getting that cold, make sure you drip some cold water in your faucets, and also open your cabinet doors, like in the kitchen and in the bathroom where your pipes are, and leave them open for a couple of days until we get through with this cold spell.
Yeah, and that goes for all of you folks down south. I mean, that's advice we've been doing here since I was born.
I was taught to do the water thing, but I'd never heard about doing the opening the cabinet until
think about it. And if you think about it, especially in the kitchen, Kenny, typically your sink is on an outside wall of the house. And those walls, obviously, they get colder quicker. So you open those, like Kenny said, open those cabinet doors, and you'll get some of that heat from within the space, and it'll keep those pipes from freezing. Because if you freeze a pipe, for God's sake, please, people, don't try to heat it with a torch or something. They make devices that you can clamp onto them and will slowly melt the ice before it breaks a pipe. Do not use fire, please, folks, because that's a threat with that. So there you go. All right, let's look at the weather map. This is what's happening around the world. As you can see here in New England, that light blue off over the Atlantic Ocean, that's the snow pulling away. We got that overnight, as you could see it all there. Looks like over the Great Lakes and heading out towards Buffalo, or it's right over Buffalo and headed to Rochester. They got that lake effect snow out there. So make our way down the eastern seaboard, and it all looks pretty decent, but it is cold. Down in Florida, they had some tornado warnings yesterday. I know there was some people that were a little worried about it. My brother and sister-in-law are down there, and they're from New England. We don't get too many tornado warnings up here, so I'm sure that was scary for them. As we make our way across Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana and all that, it is freezing cold there. That polar vortex is pretty much enveloping most of the country right now. And then, like Scott said, he's probably, at least for us, he's got some of the warmest weather, which is still not warm for them. But
no, it's been cold.
Yeah, everybody's been cold. Southern California as well. They're still dealing with some of the fires out there, but thank goodness they're starting to get those under control. But they have a lot of damage and devastation to deal with. So keep praying for those folks. And then we get up into the higher elevations on the West Coast, Washington State, Oregon, where our good friends Cindy and Bruce are at from Ocean to Ocean Travel. And I'm sure it's a typical winter for them as well, rain and snow and all the fun stuff. Make our way to Australia, where Sean and Alana and Joe Hupp and Radio Jonesy. Jonesy is on the East Coast somewhere. Oh, no, where did he tell me he was? He's in Burnie, right here. He's in the north part. So it looks like they're getting a little rain. Nothing to note in Melbourne, nor in New South Wales, so nothing happening there. It's summertime there, and it's warm. We'll make our way over. Last but not least, where's Italy? That's Greece and Italy. That's how I know to find Romania. And Walking with Goldie is there. We saw Goldie. She has a new channel. She have 2 channels? I don't know, but it looks pretty clear there. Yeah, she does, right?
Yes.
But there you go. Everything looks clear there. It's winter in Europe as well. Everything north of the equator, it's winter. So there you have it. All right, folks, that's what's happening around the world. I hope you're going to stay warm where you are. And Kenny gave us some good advice, so make sure you follow that if you have any threat of freezing pipes in that. And like I said, please, 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 please do not use fire to melt your ice on your pipes. Do not.
Thankfully, I've not had to experience a frozen pipe. So,
here's what to do. I'm going to give advice from a little New England boy here, because I used to put in heat, forced hot water. So for those of you with forced hot air, it's a non-issue, right? But for those of us who have forced hot water, and obviously you use water to drink and wash with and all of that, they make these devices so you can hire a plumber. Unfortunately, you got to hire somebody, but it's basically it's like a battery charger in a way. So they try to isolate the section of the pipe where they think the ice is, and it's got 2 clamps on the copper, or if the pipe is vertical, right? And what it does is it creates like a toaster effect and slowly warms up and melts that ice. And it doesn't take very long, and it's safe, so no fire. There you go. There's your pro tip of the day.
On Monday.
I saw. Yeah. Well, it's not a cruise trip, but pro tip. So, the Dyson's Crazy Adventure is here. Good morning to you guys. Thanks for coming in. Aaron says, and definitely don't use torches, right? On PVC and PEX. Yeah, because that's plastic. That would be
melty,
definitely crazy. Yeah, you'll definitely burn your house down. Do not use fire. Let's see. All right, there you go. Let's keep rolling along. What time is it? It is 6:37.
This Week in History.
This Week in History is brought to you by, let me get the link back up there, Helping Hands for Cruising. Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon was this weekend, and if you guys want to do me a favor, if you haven't donated yet, or if you feel the need that you would like to donate again, go over to this Zephy link that I'm showing you right here. I'm going to leave it up as we do History of the Day, and we raised a little over $4,500 and we need to get up to 10 grand. So we need to double that. So let's get over there. All right, today is January 20th. We'll turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1778. British explorer James Cook landed at Waimea on Kiawe Island, becoming the first European to visit Hawaii. And forgive me if I said that wrong. There's a banana for Jeremy. 1801, the U.S. President John Adams nominated John Marshall to be the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. In 1892, the first official basketball game was played in Springfield, Massachusetts, by YMCA students of the game's inventor, James A. Naismith. So for those of you that didn't know, basketball was invented and perfected right down south of me in Massachusetts. In 1930, American astronaut Buzz, we didn't go there, Aldrin was born in Montclair, New Jersey. In 1945, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt was inaugurated on an unprecedented fourth term in office. In fact, he was the last U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms. So there you go. In 1961, the U.S. President John F. Kennedy, in his inaugural address, said, "And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." And that still holds true today. Don't expect your country to do stuff for you. You shouldn't. Do things for your country. So 1962, Robinson Jeffress, one of the most controversial American poets of the 20th century, died. In 1971, a nationwide strike in Great Britain's postal system began. Wow. That must have been devastating for them, especially back then, because there was no Amazon or any of that stuff. I don't even know if UPS was back then. 1981, the Iran hostage crisis ended when Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini released 52 Americans who had been held hostage for 15 years. And that's when, that's the year that Ronald Reagan, in fact, on this day was inaugurated. So it kind of reminiscent of what's happening today, but we're not going to get into that. 1993, Belgian-born actress Audrey Hepburn was created, who created unforgettable film roles as the epitome of sophistication and glamour, while paradoxically bewitching audiences and critics with her sprightly mannerisms and elfin charm. Died in Switzerland. She died from, I believe, cancer as well. So beautiful, beautiful woman, and quite a humanitarian as well. 2001, amid a corruption scandal that sparked mass protests, Philippine President Joseph Estrada was ousted from office. 2007, he was convicted of plundering, but was later pardoned. Plundering, that's a term I don't think we've heard since the days of the pirates. Plundering. On this day in 2017, after an unexpected victory over Democrat Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election, Republican Donald Trump was sworn in as the 45th president of the United States. In 2021, American Democrat politician Kamala Harris became the first woman to serve as vice president of the United States as she took the oath of office. And then the featured event today, January 20th, it is Inauguration Day. Donald Trump will be inaugurated as the 47th president of the United States. I think he's only one of a few presidents that served 2 terms, but not consecutive. So there you go. That's what's happening on this day.
This Week in History.
And it is a great day for America. Woo! Hopefully all the BS in politics is going to subside, and maybe everybody can just start working together in harmonious balance with each other and get along. Can't we all just get along?
That'd be nice.
Wouldn't that be cool? I don't think it'll happen. I hate to be pessimistic in that respect, but my 60 years on this planet tells me different. So there you go. So Anything pop up while we were talking? Let's see. Go into the chat. John says he had frozen pipes in the basement. Now when it's going to get this cold, I have an electric heater that I turn on. Very good. Just make sure there's no blankets and cloth. And I had a fire one time, Scott. You'll like this. Several years ago, actually in the town that I live in. I used to work here as well. We had a building fire. And what started it was in the winter time, and these people had reptiles, lizards and snakes in that. And to keep, because, you know, those reptiles, they're cold-blooded, right? Cold-blooded?
Cold-blooded, yes. So
cold-blooded, yeah. They need extra heat. That's when that's why all the lizards are falling out of trees in Florida there a few years ago.
Yes.
They put a heat lamp in with these animals, and then put a blanket over the top of it. Well, that was just a recipe for disaster. Good Lord! And yeah, they killed their I was just going to say rodents. They killed their reptiles and burnt their house up pretty good. So,
wow,
that's right, Mom. Back in the day, we did use a hairdryer. That gets boring and gets old after a while, but it does work. It does work. Yeah, Pops, exactly. No extension cords with portable heaters. You know why, right? Because it's not designed to have that length of a cord on it. It becomes a toaster. You can feel it. You can burn your hand on that. So no extension cords, folks, please. Aaron says, ironically, JFK threw down the gauntlet, but sending a man to the moon and returning himself safely to Earth. In that same speech he did. We go to the moon and we do the other things, not because they're easy, but because they're hard, right? Or difficult, something like that. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but one of only two, Grover Cleveland being the other. Thanks, Aaron. Aaron, you are going to be the official Cup of Joe live show historian. So thank you. And statistician. If you accept the position, of course. I don't want to force anything on you. And Pop says, yep, that's what I thought, Aaron. John says, I hope to find a cure for TDS. TDS?
What is
yeah. Well, some certain people that didn't vote for a certain Republican, they may suffer from TDS. That's all I'm going to say. All right, John said it. I didn't.
John said
it. John said it. I didn't. I think you know what side of the aisle we're not going to.
You shop on?
You know, I shop on the outside of the supermarket. We don't do the aisles anymore. We don't. We don't. We shop on the outside walls. That's where all the good food is. All the healthy food. If it comes, what's that?
Trumperonis?
Pepperonis? Oh, Trumperonis. I love it. I'm not going to say anything.
Yes, Sharon, there's pecan pies on the outside too. Don't worry. Okay.
There is. Yep. But if it comes in a box, don't eat it. That's my new credo. I'm gonna snort.
Hey, good thing my chicken nuggets came in a tray.
Right?
Get
it out of my face. The Trumpan is that what we're called? Trumpanzees?
Oh Lord.
Anyway, Aaron says shopping the perimeter is great advice for value and health. It sure is. We all know it. Start reading ingredients, man. I used to do it, and then we kind of got lazy. And since I got sick, we've reverted back to eating healthy. I stopped ingesting as much sugar as I can. I did have a couple glasses of red wine last night, but as far as like sugar goes, unless it's in a banana or in an orange, I don't consume it. So there you go. I know CRS. I actually sleep with CRS.
You do.
What does
I do.
that stand for?
Well, CRS is can't remember shaving cream, but when I say I sleep with,
I got you there.
right? When I say I sleep with CRS, that's Colleen's initials.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
Yep.
Okay.
Wine. We a few years ago, Colleen and I had dinner at we got wine drinkers. I know Denise does. You can watch Denise drink wine on Thirsty Thursdays.
That's right. Somewhere Tom and Terry is rolling around this sommelier and saying, "Oh, wine." All
right. We went to an Italian restaurant a couple of years ago, and I ordered a bottle of wine, and I'd never heard of it before. And it's called 1,000 Stories. It's got a buffalo on it, and they make a bourbon-aged red Zinfandel. But last night, what we drank was a forgive me. We drank a blend, a red blend, and it was really, really good. So I don't know crap about wine, but I know what tastes good, and to me that was really good. So it's called 1,000 Stories. So we'll give a shout out to them. It's actually pretty good wine. Denise says, I think I'll get some butterscotch schnapps to go on my hot chocolate. Ooh, there you go. Especially with all that cold weather coming. What were you going to say, Scott?
I said butterscotch schnapps.
Schnapps. I had never had a pecan pie, so I bought one of the dollar Walmart pies. Oh my God, that was terrible. No. I'll be honest, I don't like pecan pie. It's way too sweet for me. It's just way too sweet. I like pecans or pecans. Pecans. I got to be careful because I get beat up with that word just like I beat everybody else up with scallops. So
scallops.
They're not scallops. There's 2 L's in that word. It's like scugga. There's 2 G's. It's not skuga. It's scugga. It's scugga. I am not an English major by any stretch of imagination either. So I'm a cheap wine drinker. Nothing wrong with that. A little box of red or a box of white's good.
Screw tops.
Right? Man, we drank plenty of Boone's Farm back in the day. I'm guessing bourbon aged equals wine laid up to ferment, age in barrels used to age bourbon. Exactly, Aaron. That's exactly right. So they'll take the old bourbon barrels where I don't know, they probably buy them. You never know. They probably get them from Jack Daniels or Kentucky somewhere. But and then they age the wine in it. It's very good. Very, very good. And then conversely, I know that some scotches are aged in sherry casks, so which is actually really good too. So if you like scotch and you like that flavor, it's good. John says, when I was in the military, we had jugs of Lambrusco in the kitchen for Friday lunches. Yeah, my dad, that was his thing. Riunite Lambrusco. Remember that? Riunite on ice. That's nice. Little Mad Dog 2020 to open up your eyes there.
Yep.
Lambrusco, as in the guilty pleasure of midlife crazy Sunday fun day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those do not taste anything like a real pecan pie, John.
Nope.
So yeah, Wally World, they're not doing the real pecan pie. All right, so let's see. We got weather out of the way. I don't have anything planned today, just because we were busy doing the cruisathon this weekend, and I was pretty tired last night by the time we get done. Because not only it was early. We were 10 o'clock EST, but I stayed up here and I was watching the cruisathon on the computer while I started to work on Uncle Scugga. And I'm preparing to do a live, so
yeah,
look out for Uncle Scugga Radio Live sometime this week. I'm going to try to get up there this week, so If you guys haven't seen my second channel, or you know what it's about, I produce original music. Obviously, you guys know I'm a musician, and I don't have a band anymore, and I'm old. So now, with the advent of AI, I can write music and have a band at my disposal. So that's what I've been doing. And this song is just a prime example of some of the stuff that I've been writing. So if you go over to Uncle Scugga Radio here on YouTube, you can go over and hear the music that I've been writing. It's all genres, all original music, all the time. Country music, rock and roll, heavy metal, EDM and dance, you name it, we do it. It's
classical and jazz.
Pretty cool. I absolutely classical and jazz is correct. Let me see if I can find an example for you.
Backwards music in reverse.
Oh, Scott, I haven't done that yet. That's actually a good idea.
I want to hear the Cup of Joe live song in reverse.
Right? I think we should do that.
We should.
I'm gonna try to do it. You know what I did over the weekend? Colleen and I Saturday, we did a little shopping and things like that. So this whole bone marrow transplant, I'm gonna need some new furniture because all the old stuff is just old, and I'm gonna need a bed. I have to sleep in my own bed for a while. But so we went to Mexican restaurant for lunch, and I was in there listening to the music. So anyway, long story short, while we were eating, I'm on my phone and I'm trying to get the AI to do a song in Spanish, but to my English vocals or my lyrics, and it wouldn't do it. I had to convert it in Google Translate and then put it over into the computer for that. But all right, let's see, where are we at? I was going to give you an example of the jazz, but I can't find one. So, but there you go. Score with Uncle Scugga Radio. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, trying to get up to 100. I have over 70 now, I think, subscribers. So I'd like to get up over 100 at least, maybe 105, 110 if we can. That way we'll kind of get that etched in there. 74 right now. So Scott, thank you, sir, for putting up the link. And like I said, we're going to go live with that. Thank you, Gavin. I appreciate you, brother. Always appreciate you.
Yes. Scott Smith said, any chance of a Wally Grimshaw orchestra channel?
Oh, gosh.
An appearance?
That would be fun.
On Thirsty Thursday again?
I think probably an appearance. I don't know about a channel. It's going to be a lot happening in my world here very shortly. So I'm hoping that I can continue to do live streams. I know that will be a setback for a few weeks. There will be no Cup of Joe, but it'll just be a short time. And I don't know when that's going to happen yet either. So don't fret. We're still here, and I keep you guys in the loop because, you know why? Because we're all family. That's what we do. All right, what time is it? It is 6:57. Do we know, is the birthday boy coming up today?
Oh, yeah.
So Eddie Lugo's birthday today. He turns 60 years old on this day.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah.
Is he not?
Hold on.
Okay. I was going to say, I mean, I'm sure Alice isn't taking the day off from work today. So even though Eddie thinks it's a holiday.
Wait.
Oh, wait. No, wait a minute. It is a holiday. I'm sorry. Good
Yes,
Lord.
Martin Luther King Day.
That's right. It is. It is Martin Luther King Day.
Wow. He doesn't have one scheduled for today. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday.
He took his birthday off. Well, okay.
Friday. He doesn't have one for tomorrow either. Interesting.
That is interesting. John, do some research. What's going on? Where's Eddie?
Well, his bubble is not green, so he says whenever his bubble is green, he is up. So
He didn't have a morning show, but has Go Live listed.
He does have Go Live listed, so he's probably.
So he will be up at 9. He'll be up at 9 then with Jeremy and Cheryl.
And no, Scott, in a week he goes the day after I do. So I leave on Saturday on a different ship, and he leaves on Sunday on a different ship in the same port, same home port. So.
Did Kurt and Marcia, did they cruise this past week? Or are they cruising this week? I don't know why I thought that. Someone's cruising somewhere. There's people cruising. I know you are, buddy. You are KMA for sure. KMA. Oh, you know who it was? It was Billy. Billy was on a three night.
It was
Glory.
It was Captain Billy J. He did a side-by-side cruise, actually.
And Bill, too. Bill is on the MSC Divina.
That is correct.
Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. It's all coming back to me now. And
That's right. His brother is in town. That's why he's not doing he said if he did a live on Monday, it would just be a pop-up. But he wasn't sure if his brother wanted to go live, and his brother was in town, so he wanted to spend time with him. That's right. Thank you, John.
Got it.
And that's CRS. I can't remember. He told me on Friday, and
That's why John's our moderator extraordinaire. He's one of the best moderators out there for sure. At least for me, Meg, Danny, John. There's a handful of you guys out there that just didn't.
Kenny
and Kenny, of course. Kenny
goes
without saying. He's in the
world,
right? Kenny is everywhere. But,
we're not even live.
I do too.
He shared it on all 7 pages already. Showing love, Kenny Ford, man. I'm like,
yeah.
Dude,
Kenny is.
How do you do that?
I used to. Well, Kenny is our Energizer bunny because he's 30 now, so
I could be on multiple lives at once.
You
have. And Kenny, you can do like a 15-hour live and sleep through like 12 of them. Pops, thank you for going on. I appreciate that.
Kenny's views just going up and up.
Right? Exactly.
And up. He's fading out of the screen 30, 40. Is this dude gonna wake up? Is he asleep?
Have a good one, Scott.
One of these days I'm gonna have to go back and we'll play one of Kenny's sleeping videos. So you guys will know what I'm talking about. But if go over to Kenny's channel and go way back a couple of years ago and look at some of his earlier streams.
That one live stream got like 5, 6, 7, I think 800, 900 views, I think.
Yep. That's how I met you, Kenny. Interesting. CME just put up a link. So will they be going? Their normal time is 8 o'clock, right? So.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
After that. Kenny needs boats. And Kenny needs coffee. All right, Scott, you take care, brother. Be careful wherever you are. Take your time, and we'll see you later. All right, so today is Cruise Etiquette, episode 20 of the Conscious Cruiser. Oh, Conscious Cruiser. Who could that be? I don't know who he is.
On the Sea Lake Journeys page. Am I right on that? Yes, it is.
Right on. Okay. What strain is he
Strawberry
coughing
cough.
up?
Strawberry cough. Gavin.
I have to try to earn all the money I make moderating. Yeah, right, John. It's a thankless job. You know what? When we do the ending, I'm gonna if I can remember, we'll do something else. So, all right, guys. I think we're gonna get out of here now. It's we're 7:03, and it is Monday.
Denise.
Bye, Denise. Are you working today or last night? You were working, right? I'm assuming.
I know she worked. I know she worked over the weekend. I do know that.
Yeah. So I think she worked. She worked last night.
Yeah, she's working Wednesday, Thursday. So no Thirsty Thursday with Denise this week.
Okay, Gavin. Denise is a hottie. Well,
I
you'd be
was
slugging it out with Dwayne.
A hottie with a shotty, because she's a nurse. She take
Yeah.
shots. She gives shots.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, wow. Yeah, she was working. That's what I thought, John. I figured as much.
John has.
Yes, sir, Kenny.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
I don't even know where I was going to go now. I've lost my train of thought now.
I can hear
Must have
y'all.
been. My grandmother would say, "Must have been a lie." Must have been a lie. I don't know.
Denise says I can hear y'all.
You're going off in her
That's
pocket.
good. You can hear us.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh God! Someone's at the door. Who's at the door? Who's at the door? Oh, look! It's Trouser Cat. Good morning, Trouser Cat. I like his leisure suit pants he's wearing.
I do too.
He's a good boy.
I thought it was Baby Sean for a second.
Right? Oh, Baby
wow.
Sean, where's he at? Good morning, everybody. It's me, Baby Sean. I had a long weekend this weekend, so you may see me, you may not, but Happy New Year, everyone. Wow. Everybody's coming in this morning. And there's Kenny and his friends with Trouser Cat. And Kenny and Trouser Cat hanging out. Kenny's praying that the electricity doesn't go out there so that they lose. And then Kenny and his dad, they hosted Trouser Cat sitting on Kenny's walker, having some popcorn and some other meals. So
Yeah,
there you go.
That was at a church function years ago. I can't remember when exactly it was. But,
Trouser
Sands of belt slacks, right?
oh, I know what it was I was going to do. I was going to say I was going to go out to Walmart today, but with it being so cold, I don't think that's not.
I would say stay in today, Kenny. Stay safe.
You'll freeze out there, Kenny.
I'll freeze certain body parts off, but I won't froze.
Good morning, beautiful V. I hope you're doing well. V and her husband, they were wide open this weekend with their lives. They did a great job, as did everyone. So good job, you guys. Walmart is hell, exactly.
I'm probably going to do an online Walmart order, probably, and have it delivered.
Delivered, yeah. Good idea.
Exactly, Kenny. That's the thing to do. You're still feeling sick, honey? I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon.
Hope you get feeling better, V.
Not View.
Yeah.
V.
Feel better, View.
Feel better, View. Feel better.
Feel better, View. All right, so we're gonna get out of here in a minute. I do want to say this. Regardless of what political party you happen to line up with, today is Inauguration Day. It is an important day in our country. Again, regardless of who it is you like, because 4 years ago, I celebrated this day as well. It's not so much about whether you like the person or not, but it's about keeping our democratic republic alive and keeping our freedoms and our liberties alive. Very important. So if you have the day off, or you may want to watch the inauguration just so you can see history. It is part of history, like I said, regardless of what side of the aisle that you fall on. So it's a good thing. All right, we're going to get out of here. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude. PMA will save your day. And when I say that I'm living proof, believe me, and I'm going to continue to be living proof that PMA works, because I'm using it every day, regardless. Look who is here. I have to recognize our good friend Meg. Hi, Meg. Good job this weekend.
Hey,
you
Meg.
did a and Danny and everybody that spent their weekend moderating for this. You guys, honestly, I know I say this every year, but we just can't say enough about you, you folks. You're the best. We would not be able to do. Let me put it this way. These cruise-a-thons and the things that we do without these moderators would be really, really tough. So their job is probably the most important part. other than you donating money. So, Meg, thank you. And that's a blanket thank you to all of them out there. So, all right, don't forget PMA. It will save your day. Make a difference in somebody's day today and every day. All you have to do is make eye contact with somebody and smile, and you could change their whole outlook for the day. You know, we all have stuff going on in our world. Sometimes it's not always good. You know, the day I went to the doctor in November, boy, that was a rough day. I could have used a hug that day, which I did. I got plenty, but I can't imagine being alone and getting that type of thing. So you never know what someone's going through. So just smile, say a kind word. You can do somebody a world of difference. If you see first responders, the men and ladies of the police department, EMS, healthcare workers, men and ladies of the fire department, and our YouTube moderators, make sure that you thank them all. Thank them. And last but not least, our nurses like nautical nurse Nancy and Denise and what am I looking at?
I don't know what he's got, but it's making me hungry. I want one.
Kenny, do you have enough for class? Don't forget our nurses. Our nurses are the best. They make doctors look good. And then last but not least, our veterans. Our veterans are out there every day. They put themselves in harm's way without asking for anything in return. They're out there protecting our liberties and our freedoms. No matter what country they're from, as long as they're from the free world, I recognize all our veterans, past, present, and future. So God bless our veterans, and thank you all. And they're out there protecting that right behind me. Old Glory, red, white, and blue. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America. God bless Scott and Kenny and the rest of all of you folks in the chat. I love each and every one of you.
Likewise.
All right, we're going to get out of here. We will see you Wednesday. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Scott, what do you got coming up? I know you got the your video today going out.
I do. Oh, yeah, the Conscious Cruiser. Yeah, that's on chat. Yes, Conscious Cruiser podcast at 8:30. Then work again.
You've been working your ass off too, buddy. Good morning, Travel Cake Trips.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't really know about the lives this week with traveling. I am traveling Saturday. I know Bill is on a cruise on Wednesday. I don't have Denise on Thursday. We were going to do match game on Friday. As of now, we're still doing it, but I may cancel it because I have an early flight on Saturday, and usually Fridays are really long. So I don't know. Keep
Scott,
up. I don't know what's going on with me. I have no idea. Bad time to ask. I have no idea.
Kenny, what'd you say?
I was going to say, I'm willing to come up on Thursday.
I will definitely let you know, too. So with my new schedule, I have to work at the hotel on Thursdays with PMA, which unfortunately means, I can't drink because I'm on call. Doesn't matter. Still have fun without alcohol. But
what?
I could possibly be having to work till 6 p.m. my time, which is the end of Thirsty Thursday. Luckily, the last couple weeks, this job has been nice to me, and I've been able to get home at 3, 4 o'clock and still have time to go for Thirsty Thursday. So this Thursday looks like it's a little busy. So we will definitely we'll be flying by the seat of our pants this week. So just keep an eye out on. I don't even know what I'm doing this week. So yeah, usually
Meg
I know.
Says, I don't know how you. Meg, honestly, I don't know how he does it either. I really don't. You know, Kenny is our original Energizer Bunny. But Scott, I don't know. He's drinking the same water that Kenny's been. So these guys are the hardest working dudes on YouTube.
Energize around my friends and my brothers and all the chat mates. You guys pump me up.
Scott needs to confirm with his secretary scheduling. Is that the parent? Is that the Parent Teacher Association, the PTA? Kenny, what do you got coming up?
Well, as of Wednesday, got Cup of Joe Live with you. And Friday got Free for All Friday with Cup of Joe Live with you. So
yes, indeed, we do.
A possibility, I might do a couple of taste test videos here pretty soon. So.
Oh, excellent! Right on, brother. Yeah,
I might do a taste test video and might even do a devotional reading on my Daily Dose of the Bible channel too. So.
That's actually a good thing too, Kenny. Awesome. All right, so, and for me, we'll be back up Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. We'll do this all over again for Hump Day.
Yes.
And, you never know who's...
Guys.
Oh, hold on, Kenny. Hold on,
I have
Kenny.
one question for Kenny. I have a question for Kenny,
Put the brakes on, Kenny. Put the brakes on.
Next week is Friday Night with Friends, right? Not this week? Next week.
Not this Friday.
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
Cool. Got it.
There we go. Kenny, hold on. Brakes on now. Brakes on. I haven't said anything.
I know.
So Cup of Joe Hump Day Wednesday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to go over and check out my second channel, Uncle Scugga Radio. I think you guys will be impressed with some of that original music. Like I said, it's all original music all the time. Right now, there's an hour radio show on there, and it's all rock and roll, heavy, and everything in between. So we'll be coming out with a country hour here pretty soon. I'm working on it now. What did I miss? Oh, jeez.
What B said.
No, two up.
Oh, here we go. Kenny is president of the PMA, Police Motorboat Association. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Oh, God. Best audience in the business. I'll tell you, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right, Kenny, what do we say?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all over again Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, please keep my dad and his wife Pauline in your prayers. He's got some tests coming up. He's got to go for a urology test on Wednesday. So,
well, hopefully things will be moving in the right direction where they need to go. So.
Keeping them in our prayers.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, folks, let's keep the folks in North Carolina as well. It's freezing there and they're living in tents, and the folks in California as well. But for me, mostly the people in North Carolina, because it is winter there. Sub-zero winter for them. So keep them in your prayers. And if you can find a way to help, if you live in that area, please reach out and help out your fellow brother and sisters down there. So, all right, that's going to do it for us. My name is Jimmy. I'm your Astute Tourist. I want to wish everybody peace and love.
Peace and
we'll
love.
see you Wednesday.
Coffee makes me
Bye-bye.